Danger, danger, danger. As Mark Twain said, if you don't watch M3 is 3D, you're uninformed. If you do watch M3 is 3D, you're super cool. Marnin roundup. So hard to say. Marnin. I could crush you like a worm. We got the second Talon. Nicely printed, a little stringy. Over easy. A little David can. We got a very nice big shark. And the shark got done over here. We started printing the amp, and there's some kind of clog or something, because it's not what that's supposed to look like. Coffee cup, kind of messed up, but we remade it. Looks like it's doing good. Very nice Tupac pipe holder. Looks like it's just about to get done. Got another Octo. I think this is like going copper or bronze or something weird like that. But yeah, we're gonna print the tentacles now. Breathe the free air, my friend. And big ol' Eggy. And back here, Squeaker, deciding to treat us well again. Now, if you remember from last episode, we are making our own coffee every other day. And this is making Dunkin' more special. And I can confirm, because it's Dunkin' Day, Dunkin' is feeling more special. The plan has worked. It be raining, y'all. I'm very, very glad the power didn't go out last night. Little midday gratitude. You just gotta find things to be grateful for. I think we will also go to the thrift store real quick. It's been forever since we went. The touch, the feel of Dunkin'. Man, so good. Would a dunk by any other name be half as sweet? What? Sadly not my size. Actually really clever. If I started a candle shop, I would call it Ulterior Votives. I've always wanted one of these. Go shopping for my clothes in the morning. Nothing I couldn't live without. I don't really need a John Wayne collection, but that was fun. Man, it feels good that I took pictures of the car yesterday, the new black version, because then I don't have to take pictures today. All we gotta do is list it, which I think is what we're gonna do when we get back. I wonder if, statistically speaking, less mailmen have dogs. Back at the shop, painting the eyes on the shark. Let's get the dolphin sent off to its home. Sharky. Let's package Big Red David boy. Very striking. Mailman. Oh, I just missed him. And there we go. The car in black listed for sale. Bam. Okay, just spent, man, like probably 2 hours working on another mid-sized guitar hanger. You know, the ones that are closer in size to the Octo ones. And it's going pretty well. There's really nothing to show yet. It's very rough, but feeling pretty good about it. Okie doke, time to ship the guitar Octo. Shading came out real nice. I was just doing a little more on the Otter, but we just got a mega order. Check this out. Big airbrush skull. We got the wall-mounted giant T-Rex. We got Triceratops 3-piece and a red David. That is such a huge order. I'm just saying, like, that's maybe not the most any one person has ever ordered from me, but it might be like the second or third biggest order ever. I guess technically the props for the Bad Boys movie would be the most, because it was several thousand, but at least on Etsy, that's really big. I just realized I let slip what the next animal guitar hanger is. I didn't mean to reveal it this soon, but it's a little early to be showing you guys, but
I'm making an otter because I like otters and I want to make one. Well, did a bunch of design work. Really think a fun otter that holds your guitar just seems like kind of worth doing. And it's crazy how much stuff has been selling. Last week was just kind of a normal week, but then, yeah, I just get this huge order and things were already popping off. I'm telling you guys, I know I always say it, but truths need to be hammered in. You got to remind yourself every day of the truth and your goals and stuff. And so if you get annoyed at how much I talk about my whiteboard, just know that's how you succeed. I'm telling you guys, you got to get a dollar store whiteboard. I had a couple people in comments pretty recently say that they were doing this actually. Or maybe it was on the Discord, I'm not sure. You can join the Discord link below. But yeah, I've inspired many people to regularly put out new products. And you guys have seen the whole experiment. This is episode 270 something. I've been doing this for a long time. You guys saw from the beginning, at least at the beginning of the series, I started putting out products on a regular basis at a certain point. Now the whole crew's here. Okay, here's a mini rant right here. One of the pathologies of getting addicted to novelty is because a lot of what makes you successful is not seeking novelty. You know, starting out with a plan, giving yourself benchmarks, goals, and then just sticking to the plan and executing the plan. What I just described to you is how you're successful at like 90 to 95% of things you could want to do in your life. Don't get me wrong, things change, your understanding of things sort of updates and whatnot, but you know, you kind of start out with a plan and you kind of stick to the plan unless there's a super good reason not to. That just about is success. So if I'm talking about my whiteboard all the time, it's because I have learned that lesson. Obviously, I'm about to go to the gym after the sit down here. And like, nobody gets ripped at the gym by lifting a weight once. Like, we all kind of know this with some things, but business really is like that. Everyone thinks that like the thing they need is just some secret, some trick. They got to figure out the perfect thing. I know I always say this, but really, if you want to like turn your life around, this is how you do it. You hear this message and variations on it all the time. You stay in that headspace. There's a time and a place for novelty. That's like a 20% thing, maybe 10% thing. 80 to 90% of what you do is just follow the plan and execute consistently. It's kind of getting to be a regular thing that I'll have single orders that are like $400 or $500. I would say that it's almost happening on a weekly basis. It's maybe happening about every other week and has for like months now. Yeah, so not to go on and on about it, but you build the pyramids one block at a time. And after a long time of doing that, after inculcating that into habit, you kind of wake up one day and you realize you have a big effing pyramid. Yeah, we're about to get into Discord. I was just thinking about a real common thing among millionaires is they'll tell you they don't remember the day they became a millionaire, which seems like something you would remember, right? But it's because oftentimes, I mean, there are people that win scratch-offs and things, I guess. Not scratch-offs, but Powerball or whatever. You know, the way most people that become millionaires do it is one block at a time. They're boiling the ocean one drop at a time. They're building the pyramids one block at a time. And so when that bank account crosses 1 million, they're not even thinking about it. They're just executing. They are execution machines. JP Letty says, I just binge watched all of your shorts. For a second there, I thought he said he washed my shorts. That would have been nice. Now I have to change the batteries in my remote. Batteries. Andro says, I'd much rather be happy and comfortable with money than depressed and rich. If I could buy happiness, I would. Awesome montage. I've been known to make a few. Let's go for one more. The Reasonable Gentleman says, tell me more about this extended warranty you speak of. Yup, good comments, everybody. Let me see what I'm thankful for today. We're doing leg day. This is the first leg day on the workout, so that's coming up next. The Otter's coming along really nice. It really, man, some of these, the mid-size guitar hangers take so long to do, but they are like really good selling things proportionately. Like I said, all of the mid-sized guitar hangers have sold. So it's like, it takes a lot of designing to get them knocked out, but it's worth it. Maybe it's a little redundant to say this, but I am kind of feeling like putting out all the products is just really starting to consistently pay off. Something that, I think I kind of said this in the last episode, so I'm probably repeating myself. Something that happened kind of at the beginning of the business is you would have like these really good weeks. I remember early on, I sold like $1,200 worth of stuff in a week. It was like a few months after I started the business. But then like I could just never get that to happen again. And there are definitely bigger weeks than others these days, but like it's staying pretty consistently high. I'm telling you, it's just because of releasing. It's so simple. The thing that's crazy about it is it's so effective, but it's so simple. Just keep putting out products. Like, just keep doing it. I don't know why. Like, see, I know I've said this before too, but there were times where I would put out products consistently. I just wasn't measuring it. Then things would get busy and sell. Then I would kind of back off on that. And it always just kept me at a certain level doing that. I just never quite prioritized it like I needed to. It's so weird how you can just look at this stuff in the past and just, it's obvious that you should have done a thing and you didn't do it. That's such a weird feeling. But I think being successful at anything is always going to involve that feeling. Like, I don't know if I feel like regret about it, but it's always just, I just didn't keep track of how many things I was putting out. It's so simple, but it's so powerful. Well, anyway, that's what I'm grateful for today. Tell me what you're grateful for in the comments. We are the Gratitude Gang. We are grateful for things. I'll probably give you a heart, probably give you an upvote. We are an edifying and uplifting community. Join the Discord, as many of you have, and you will find a great community there with lots to do. So I'll see you next time. Peace out, everybody. Here we go. You can just do things.